Okay, so let's look at traded picks and keepers. These are actually very easy to put into the draft dashboard. The first thing you're going to want to look at is either of these two columns. So you can look at the overall pick number, or you can use the team pick number. If, for example, you say the Ravens' second round pick has been traded, you could come in and find it using the team pick column, finding the Ravens, and then recognizing that's the 18th overall pick. So let's do a very simple example. Let's say that the Patriots and the Browns have traded their first round picks. So the Patriots have the second pick overall. They've traded to the Browns. You will just go in, pick traded, indicate yes. Specify the team it's been traded to, in this case the Browns. And now we see that the Browns own pick number 2 overall. And if we want to indicate that they've traded their 10th pick, we just go yes, specify Patriots, and the Patriots will now own the 10th pick. We come over into the dashboard. You can see the Browns now have the second pick and the Patriots have the 10th. The Browns still have that 15th pick that they would have normally owned, and the Pats would have the, if we come back over here, the Pats will now own the pick 23, which they would have in the beginning. Again, let's just run through another example. Let's say that they've also traded their second round picks. You find the Browns who had pick 15, indicate that they have traded it. They have traded it to the Patriots. And now the Patriots own the 15th pick. And they're also then trading their 23rd pick to the Browns. And now the Browns will own pick 23. And the Patriots will own pick 15. And maybe they have an arrangement for future draft picks, and next season this will all get worked out. So you can see now the Pats have 15. If we add in a couple of picks, the Browns should be coming in soon. And there they are, pick 20. So 20 plus 3 picks taken. That is how you get to pick 23. So that's pretty straightforward. Again, all you need to do is find the specific pick number based on the overall pick or the team pick number. Specify that the pick has been traded. Specify the team that it's traded to. And then all of the analysis and everything that the draft dashboard is going to do is going to factor in that those trades have taken place. So I'm going to very quickly clear out this information, and then we will talk about keepers. All right, so for keepers, it's pretty straightforward as well. There's a couple of ways that you can input them. You can either do it by having your keepers represented by the picks towards the end of the draft, or you can just have them put in the beginning. That's kind of how I would do it. So I would simply look at this listing, and let's say that there's 3 keepers per team. I would just identify that the Jets have pick 1, the Jets have pick 24 and pick 25. I would then come over to the dashboard, and I would say that they are keeping Antonio Brown as their first keeper. So I would put him into pick number 1. I would then go down, pick 24, I believe I said that they own. Yep. So the Jets have 24 and 25, and I would put in their keepers. So maybe they have Allen Robinson, and maybe they have Giovanni Bernard. Just to confirm, we'll come over to the team overview. We will go to the Jets, and we'll see that the Jets now have Giovanni Bernard, Antonio Brown, and Allen Robinson. Just to run through another example, let's look at the Pats, who are the second team. So they would have pick number 2, pick number 23, and pick number 26. So we're going to want to type in their keepers. So maybe they have Jamal Charles and Jeremy Hill, and also a receiver that might make sense that they would have would be somebody like Jordan Matthews. So what you're going to want to make sure that you do, though, is when you're entering the keepers, you are going to want to type their names into this drafted players column, and that's so that things will go in order. If you use the Control W method, you're not going to have the right sequences. The Control W is how you enter guys as they're drafted in the actual draft. But for our purposes here, entering the keepers, you're just going to want to type their names in and then make sure that they're being removed from the listings as you go along to make sure that you've spelled them correctly. And that's really it. So if you have any questions, shoot an email to ffdraftprep@gmail.com. One more time, just to explain this again, all you have to do if a pick is traded is find the corresponding pick number. You can do that based on overall pick number. You can do it based on team pick number. You will indicate that the pick has been traded, specify who it's been traded to. You come over to the dashboard and you can see that now we've already made some picks, so we'd have to clear out this information just to have things straightened up for us to see. And you can see that now the Raiders have the 3rd pick. If we come over here, this used to belong to the Dolphins. For keepers, you identify the first couple of picks that belong to a team. So if we're doing the Steelers, we'd say 5. We would then say 20 and 29. We'd come over to the dashboard tab, and on pick 5, 20, and 29, we would type in the names of those players. We'll do that for all of the teams, and all of our keepers will be built in, and we'll be starting the draft with that construction of those teams recognized. So again, if you have any questions, shoot us an email. I hope that makes sense, and we're going to get into some other things in the next tutorial.